no. This a fairly odd flow. I just wish my God broke and show his face. Story y'all wrote in this missing page. How could you? We smoke won't do you no good, no matter how good. So this a fairly odd flow. I just wish all my focus show their face. This story y'all wrote, I'm just missing pages. In this day and age, it is missing pages. Can't leave the house without it's missing pages. Shoulder, got still P's and Q's. It's missing pages. 10 toes down, always. But look, I wonder if it feel nice when you grip tight on a 40 cal Smith & Wesson at the midnight, pointed to a nigga head, any nigga open one eye, put it on sights, and just pull the trigger, kill another nigga, another statistic, now he's another victim, kids and his mother miss him, his story never finished, this is just another sentence, judge off for life and now you missing pages, got me missing out on hope, missing young niggas steady broke, I'm missing my niggas hunting to a ghost, now they can't raise a toast, but for them, when you really close is when it really hurt the most. And when you really love someone, it's hard to let them go. You took another person life that you ain't even know, and now that person missing pages cause of hope. How could you? We smoke won't do you no good, no matter how good, no. This a fairly odd flow. I just wish my God broke and show his face. This is a story y'all wrote in this missing page. How could you? We smoke won't do you no good, no matter how good. So this a fairly odd flow. I just wish all my focus show their face. This is a story y'all wrote in this missing page. We smoke won't do you no matter how good, no. This a fairly odd flow. I just wish my God broke and show his face. This is a story y'all wrote in this missing page. How could you? We smoke won't do you no good, no matter how good. Say this a fairly odd flow. I just wish all my focus show their face. This is a story y'all wrote in this missing page. You got cops killing niggas in this missing page. Regular old white folk killing niggas. Could you? We smoke won't do you no good. Ain't nigga the niggas, you feel me? This is a story y'all wrote in its missing pages. I'm in the same neighborhood. Definitely tell over a block. Coke, how could you? We smoke won't do you no good. Robbing each other. Coke, how could you? We smoke won't do you no good. Slaves in this white man kingdom. Coke, how could you? We smoke won't do you no good. And it's no good. Hit the weed. They hope it pass by the next day. Shoot, it might not be no next day. No good. They gotta sleep. It's time we wake up. Especially in Palm Beach. Straight up.
Tonight, you belong to me. I'm from One West headquarters. Follow my captors. Live in the land, ain't it torture? No draw, but they want they mortar. Tell Trump, fuck borders. P.S. Prepare for never take their sons and daughters. Never give them Alzheimer. Niggas never wanna learn till they laying in the urn. Babylon, Babylon, you gots to burn. Even if I gotta go with it. So fuck it, shit. Niggas never feel froggy, they just wanna rip it. If I see bitches, then I gotta rip it. Your lip looking like the Red Sea when I split it. Tell me why that flow so vicious. Every time he switches, beat a nigga ass like mama did with switches. You niggas looking real. Where are the I mean, where are the sisters? Better stay away from witches. That's a brew, ha. Love me if she brew, yeah. White people, he brew, nah. If you didn't know, then you do, nah. You belong to me. Yeah. Alright. This nigga's bonkers. From the same city as the Knickerbockers. Name ring bells from here to Yonkers. Or Nicaragua. You niggas too thirsty, you need some agua. I ain't talking Fina. When they kill my dog, I ain't hear shit from Peter. These niggas talk Kent, but they really mean FEMA. Kevin cut his eye, got more stripes than Adidas. If you ain't a bad bitch, then get the fuck off my penis. 1-2 step with a meat tree drip. Keep my circle tighter than my meat tree is. If I don't fuck with you, you a piece of shit. When I dip, you dip, we dip, we dip. This type of shit that I sing to my bitch. No 6ix9ine, we don't sing no snitch. Gotta love that bass. Social distance, I love my space. Tell Karen, get the fuck out my face. We ain't never switching up on our race. You belong to me. It's you, baby. One more time. Gotta love that bass. Social distance, I love my space. Tell Karen, get the fuck out my face. We ain't switching up on our records. You belong to me. One more time for the ladies in the back, hey.
I ain't at the die to meet the devil. Angels landed in the ghetto. The earth given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't at the die to meet the devil.
I remember I was only 13 when I met the demon. Gave me a deuce and a bundle of cocaine. Told me to sell to my people, make sure you keep them fiending. If any try to show, make sure that you leave them. He said,
I'ma hold you down when problems.
moving is dope, want me in lock up. He said,
Don't you want the Benz Vertica?
Yeah.
Stop, bitch, that kitchen. Let it rock up. Bitches love the dope boy, especially when pop up. I know you know rock.
the plug from by the block up.
I'll tell you a little secret. Make sure that you keep your mouth shut. Ron got a Lexus, cribbing fee in Texas. Trips to the Bahamas, just got a whip for his mama. He fucking up them commas. Be honest, he seeing decent though.
I hear you, but I just seen Ron about a week ago. In fact, he ain't looking too good. His knees is kinda slow. I asked him why the struggle. He got stuck up for his bundle, but them 6 hollow tips in his legs what made him crumble.
Thinks he got a house and mama is living good.
Said the feds took it all. He right back in the hood. I see you try to play me. You gave us crack in the 80s, made us aboard up making hoes out our ladies. I know you got me gravy, but Satan, you must be crazy. It's gonna take more than them cars when to amaze me. I seen niggas shoot for the stars, but being lazy. Never get their head at the clouds, so you don't phase me.
I guarantee that you gon' regret it. Remember I said it.
Nah, you could dead it.
What you saying? I can't win?
Nah, devil, nice try. So until we meet again,
I ain't at the die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't at the die to meet the devil.
I ain't religious or superstitious, but we've been getting fucked and put to the side like a mistress. Police patrolling why? Because prison became a business. They murder one of ours and they start talking about forgiveness. We think that it's alright because we got public assistance. If this ain't hell, dog, what is this? Where was all lives mattered when they killed Osama? There was no peace talk like the Dalai Lama. Bush dropping bombs saying he gon' bring the drama. They got justice, man, they even caught the Boston bomber. But when we riot, they send the military in armor. When we fight oppression, then our people die a martyr. You reap what you sow, some people call it karma. When Christ return, y'all gon' get this harvest like a farmer. Don't tell me don't bring up the past no more. They still trying to settle the score with a side of Shakur. I changed my life and I'm just trying to live life right. But at night I look behind me and see flashing lights, patting me down. You got nothing that's poking me right. I don't smoke or push pills, I gave up my vice. So Mr. Officer, why you wanna take my life? And your honor, why you gave our homeboy's life? I've been wondering why you shot our homeboy twice. Pussy with a gun screaming out that he got a knife. He came from Habibi's spot, it was chicken and rice. Shit's trife, I'm just giving visuals like Skype. Ask Trayvon, Mike Brown, Akai Gurley, Eric Garner, Sean Bell, Philando, Alton Sterling, Jaquan McDonald. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. I ain't at the die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto.
The earth was given to the hands of devils, and we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils, and we seen the rise of the devil. I pray for the demise of the devil. Lord knows I despise every devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil and said, I pray you die, every devil.
All my niggas ride for me. I got niggas that'll die for me. You niggas ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you won't bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you blood a cuz, man. Blood'll get spilled like that. Niggas ain't real.
All right, Shalom Israel, we're about to get started. Slack about that. So we're about to get way started. Yeah, that's good right there. Okay. So ancient Hebrew, okay? Ancient Hebrew is full of ah and ba. I mean, ah, ba, ga. Da, ha, wa, za, ha, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, za, kwa, ra, sha. Alright, that is the Hebrew alphabet. It's full of ahs. Yeah, I mean, the Lord called us the Lord, the lost sheep, but I say Israel, our language sound like sheep. You understand? There's a lot of ah, ba, that sounds, similar sound of sheep make. You understand? And that's Hebrew. You know what I mean? So that's the language. Okay, that's the alphabet. So that's what we'll start with. Start with the Lashawan Qadash, the alphabet in the Hebrew. Hebrew is from right to left. Okay, right to left. So it's the exact opposite of English. Okay, it's let me see. It's the exact opposite of English. Ba, ga, da, ha, wa, ha, wa, za. I think it's a za after that. Let me double check. Yep, za, ha, wa, za. Ha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, za, kwa, ra, sha, and tha. All right. This is what it looks like. This is the spelling of each. So ah, ba, da, wa, za, kha, ta, ya, ka, la, sa, I. That's the sound it makes. I, pa, za, kwa, sha, and tha. Pronunciations right here. Okay. That's the meeting of bones. That's the I and the tha, the alpha and omega. You know, the first and the last. All that good stuff is in the scriptures talk about. Okay. Ba, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, ta, za, kwa, ra, sha, and tha. All right, this is it right here. If you want to put some Hebrew on a garment, these are the letters you would use. Okay. All right. Today we're gonna start off with words. Okay, just going over different words. I'm not gonna break down any scriptures right now. We're just gonna do different words. Okay. Add more words. First word, tazah. It's more like a tazah. Tazah. It's like a. It's like sa. Sounds. Poor righteous teachers. I got a wand. So this is the doc. This means this means these words are connected. Doc. Ta. Looks like ta. All right. In the ancient. Da. Right. Tazadakia. Tazadakia is towards righteousness. All right. You got brother's name Tazadakia and brother's name Tazadak. That's a doc. Righteous. Okay, righteous brothers. All right. That's a doc. All right. Next word is amath. 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 Which means truth. Truth. Amath is truth. Amath. All right. There's a brother in the school named Debar Amath. Debar means speaker. Amath means truth. His name means speaker of the truth, or he just speaks the truth. All right. Amath. 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 All right. That's how I always remember Debar Amath. His name means speak the truth. All right. Debar means to speak, and Amath means truth, or he's a speaker of the truth. Amath. All right. Okay. Shemayim. 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 Which means pulled from water. Mayim might be spelled wrong, but that's water. Mayim is water. Not spelled right. Shemayim. All right. Mayim is water. Shah means which are pertaining to water, pulled from water. All right. You spell that. I have to start writing this over some. Shemayim. Pulled from water. All right. Sha, ma, I, one. Sha, ma, I, one. Shema I yum. Shema I yum. Spelled in the ancient. Sha, ma, I. Shemai, one. Shemai yum. Shemayim. All right. Shemayim. Pulled from water. Karath. I was like, let me start over here somehow. Karath means cut or break. All right, there's a brother I believe named Karathia. His name means like executioner. All right, or the Lord's cutter, or the Lord's executioner. All right, Karath is spelled Ka, or Ra. Karath, Karath. And in the ancient, or the Assyrian, Karath, Karath. All right, Karath, which means cut. Karathia, out in Europe, UK, is the executioner. His name is Karathia. He's the executioner. He's the Lord's cutter, aka the executioner. See, because when you say names aren't exactly like words either. You know, it's just like in English, you know, what does Matthew mean? It means really, you know, this doesn't have really like a straight up meaning like, oh, let me go use the Matthew like it's a bathroom or something. It's just its own word, it's a name. So Karathia is executioner. All right. Next is Pequod. Pequod, which means keep promise. Keep promise. All right, keep a promise. Pequod. Pequod. Sure is a quad. Pequod. And Pequod. Keep promise. All right. Keep promise. It's the Assyrian on top. That's like it. It's the ancient Hebrew on top, also known as Aramaic in certain dictionaries, and then the Assyrian Hebrew at the bottom in handwriting form. Because you got Assyrian Hebrew that's in, you know, like block form, that's like computer form. You see what I'm saying? But then you got the handwriting form, which is very similar, but it's just not as blocky in certain ways as the computer form. Nasai, which means to travel. Nasai means travel. Na, sa, I. Na. Sa, I. Nasai. Let's see, ancient. Let's do the Assyrian. Na, sa, I. Asai. Nasai. Travel. Nasai. Travel. Nasai Nawa, which means we travel. Nasai Nawa, we travel. If you add Nawa at the end of a word, that makes it we or our travel or we travel. Makes it like plural for us. Like lakam, I think is bread, or kam is bread. Kam Nawa is our bread. All right. Shamash. Shamash. It means the sun. Not the sun like the son of God, but the sun like in the sky. Shamash. Shamash. All right. The Assyrian. Shamash. 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 That's the sun. Sun, moon, stars, sun. All right, next word is lawak. Lawak, which means tablet. Now, if we want to say tablets, you say lawakium. Lawakium, multiple tablets. That's with an S, lawakium. But we're just saying tablet, so you can keep the yum. Lawak, tablet. La, wa, ha. Lawak. La. One sec. Yeah, la, wa, ha. Lawak. I know you're like, what the hell is that? That look, barely tell what letters that is. That's just some scribbles. Oh, so you got to get into the classes. You know, that la, that right there, this lets you know it's a la when you got that right there. You know what I'm saying? That's a la. Then a wa is here, similar to a ra, but a ra is a little different. But the wak is tablet. The wak is tablet. Gadal. Gadal. There's a brother named Gadalhar. I do not know exactly what his name means, but I know what Gadal means. It means to reach maturity. All right, to reach maturity. Captain Gadalhar's name may or may not have something to do with to reach maturity. Seeing how Gadal is in his name. Ga, da, la. Gadal. The Assyrian, it's a ga, it's a da, and it's a la. Gadal. Gadal. Gadal, to reach maturity. Let's get the next word. Nathan. Nathan means to give. To give. Na, tha, na. Nathan. Nathan. Okay. Na, tha, na. Oh, wait. A na at the end of a word is written differently than a na at the beginning or the middle of a word. A na at the end of a word is like this. All right. So it's like, hold on. Hold on. Let me get it just right. There you go. I'm done. A na at the end of a word is different. Looks different than a na in the middle or the beginning of a word. If it's the last character in the Syrian, it's written differently. I don't make the rules, and I don't break the rules. That's what it is. All right. I don't know why, but that's what it is. At the end, if na is at the end, there's a few words like that where if you say that letter at the end of a word, if that letter is at the end, the last letter in the word is spelled is written differently. The ka, the ma, the na, the pa, and the taza is like that. All right, the ka, the ma, the na, pa, taza is all like that. Ka, ma, na, pa, and the taza are all like that. All right, we may go on to get those soon. Because we really didn't do the Assyrian alphabet like that. But while we're here on the topic, on the subject, let's do the Assyrian. The Assyrian. Ba. Ga. Da. Ha. Wa. Za. Cha. Ta. Ya. Ta is all jacked up. Hold on a sec. It's all retarded looking. It's full circle. Then it's like that. Yeah. Now this is the one that do it. The ka. Like that. Or it's like this. If it's at the end. If it's at the end, it'll look like that. La and a ma. If a ma's at the end, it'll look like this. Look like circular, like a circle with a piece with an opening. Or something. It really is kind of more squarey with a squarey circle. Let me see. All right, that's the ma. The na. It's like this. But if it's at the end, it's like this. I really need to make these smaller because it's taking up the whole board. But yeah, this is what the Assyrian looked like. I'm gonna make it a little smaller. It's taking up too much board right now. All right. Ba. Ga. Da. Ha. Wa. Za. Cha. Cha. Ta. Ya. It's the ka. This is what it looks like if it's at the end of a word. It's at the end of a word. All right. If it's the last letter in the word, it'll look like that instead of the top. La. ma, ma, na. Oh, that's ma too. It's a na, like a 3. And it's at the end, it'll look like that, but long too. Okay. Make sure you'll see at the end is longer than a wa. We'll break that down as well. But yeah, you'll see that you don't get them too confused. I, pa. So also if it's at the end, it look like this. If it's at the end, it look like that. Taza, not to be confused with an I. It's at the end of a word, it'll look like this. All right. Qua. It's like a long R. Ra. Sha, my favorite. And the tha. So let's get these written out. So this is a ah. Saba. Saga. Sada. Saha. Wa. Like I said, don't get the wa confused with the na when it's at the end. Ha, wa, za, cha, ta, ya. This is ka. This is a la. This is a ma. This is a na. Alright, like I said, the board is kind of small, so at least too small to really see everything and fit everything in perfectly. But you get the hang of it. Just take a look at it. This is called studying, being diligent. It's not easy. Everybody would do it if it was so easy. All right. I mean, I love studying, but you know, everybody might not like studying like me. So, especially the studying stuff I like. It interests me. But this is it. It's what you want to learn. So, sa. Now, here it can get twisted a little bit. This is an I. The I looks a lot like the taza and the pa. All right, so you want to make sure you know that difference. See, this has that little hump there. This goes straight down. So that's the difference in it between the I and the taza. The I goes straight down. Taza has a little hump come out. All right. This is a pa. This is a taza. Taza. This is a qua. This is a ra. Right here, this little hook. Don't get this one confused with a wa. All right. This is a ra. It's got a more pronounced hook than this one. This is a short one. This is a pronounced one, and it kind of bends a little bit. Sha, easier to see. And a tha. All right. Now, if you was in the back end, if you was, reading it, the things that will confuse you is the wa and the ra and the ka, the second ka and the second na. All them things look pretty similar in the Hebrew when you read it, but you have to be able to start deciphering them from whatever form you read, as far as what you're reading from. So let me pull up an example. I'm gonna pull up an example of what you would be reading if you were getting it in. Okay. What you type in is you can type in Hebrew Bible. Hebrew Bible. You're gonna go down to, this is what I go to, Mekhan Mamre. It's the Hebrew to English Bible. The English is a little out there, but the Hebrew is on point. So let's start at Genesis 1 and 1. So let's say we were reading this. Let me see if we can do it back to back with both of them up on the screen. Okay. This is good we're gonna get. Let me see. Yeah, it's about as good as we're gonna get right here. All right. Watch it on the big screen at your home or something if you really need to look it up with us. So that first letter here is a ba. Ba. This is a ra. And I'm kind of cheating because I know what this word already was in the beginning, or in the beginning of Genesis is Barashia. I already kind of knew that, so that's how I knew this was a ra. So yeah, so ba, ra, and then a ah, and then a sha, then a sha, then a ya, and then a tha. This is a tha. Okay. So let's see if we can get some more of the. So this is a ra, but like I said, the ra is more pronounced at the top as opposed to a y. See the y down here, the difference between a ra and a y. The y just got a little thing. The ra is pronounced at the top. So that's how you can tell the ra from the y. It's more pronounced. Let's see. Here we go again. A ra. Similar to this is a Y with a W. This is a Ra with a R. Now, another confusing one is this one. This can definitely confuse you. What is this compared to what is this? They look similar. One's facing one way, one's facing the other. All right, here it's coming from the left. This is a tazah. Whenever it's coming from the left, it's a tazah. Especially this only when it's at the end. It's a tazah. Okay. Now this one is I have to reread the I. This is an I. I knew that because this is a la and aisle is a word. Aisle. So I knew this was aisle something. It's like a pond or over or unto. Is aisle. You know what I mean? So I kind of cheated because I knew. But if you was just looking at it, you'd have to decipher it yourself by, the context of where it's at to make sure whatever type of Hebrew you read, you can decipher between the ones that look very similar. All right. So this is a tazah because at the end, this is an I. Now let's find a tazah that's not at the end. Let's see if I can find one. Let's see if we can find one. There's not many tazahs in the Hebrew, like words, like in a lot of the letters. Tazahs not used that much. Let me see if I can find a tazah. It's another I. See a lot of I's, but no tazahs. Let me see if I can find a tazah. I'll keep searching. Like I said, tazah is not used that often. So you have trouble finding one yourself. Tazah, but at the end of a word. Here we go. Tazah. You see the major difference between a tazah and an I. The tazah is more pronounced than the hump going back. The I is straight down, straight down. That's why in the you look at here, look at the I, it's straight down. The hump on the right is straight down. Let me show you on the board. This is straight down. The tazah got that hump right there. So it's the same Y shape, but it's a Y shape with that hump right there. It's not a Y shape that's smooth down, straight down. So now when you look at it in this writing on here, you see the same thing. The tazah, the hump, the I is more straight down. It's more straight down as opposed to having that little hump. So that's how you'll be able to tell the difference. It's a slight difference, but once you know the difference, as you're reading it, like there's a whole lot of I's, letter I's. Like even in this sentence right here, this is one tazah. Here's a tazah that's at the end, but here's an I, here's an I, here's an I, and here's an I. So you'll see it, and then you see the I right next to the ending tazah, but this is the regular tazah that's not at the end, and you see the difference. So once you start deciphering the difference of the tazahs and the I and the wa that's different from the ra, you can really get to reading it. Another ones that are confusing is the na and the ka. The na at the end and the ka at the end. When you look at a ka at the end and a na at the end, they're both very similar. Let me show you. This ka is similar to the na. The na is longer. All right. The wa is similar as well, but the wa is a short bam. The ra is a pronounced one. You understand? So those are very similar. A da is a blocked one, so it's just straight blocked. So the ra, so these are the ones you can get confused with. You can get a ra confused with a ka or a na or a wa. So ra, wa, those are the ones you got to decide when as you're reading, to start to tell the difference so you'll know what you're reading and you're not getting confused. So let's break it down. Let's find them. As we showed, this is a ra. Okay. Now this is let me see. Lama, ya, Na hawa. This is a na right here, but this is in the middle. What you will get confused with. See, this is a y at the end. If it's the last one, it's a long one at the end. So let's see. All right. I believe this is a ka. No, no, it's not a ka. It's not a ka. It's a la. Here's a ka, but we need a ka that's at the end, and the na that's at the end. That's what's going to confuse you. Here you go. Right here is a na, and this is a wa, but it's very similar. One is just longer than the other. Na, this is wa, ba, ya, na, wabayan na, wabayan, wa, ba, ya, na, wabayan. Okay, wabayan. But this is the na. Okay, so now let's find a ka. So now we know what a na is at the end and a wa is. We know the difference. One is longer than the other. When it's a na at the end. Now, which other one we gotta find that's confusing is a ka. You may get a ka mixed up. It's at the end. May or you may not. Let's see. Let's pull it up. Here we go. Right here. This is a ka. Ha, cha, shak. Ha, cha, shak. Ha, cha, shak. Ha, cha, shak. This is a ka at the end. All right. Not to be confused with a na at the end. They're very similar, but this is the difference. This got a long pronounced top and it's long at the bottom piece. This is just a short top and a long piece here, as opposed to a short top and a short piece, which is a whole nother letter, a wa. This is a na. This is a na when it's at the end. This is a ka when it's at the end. Now, this is a ka when it's not at the end of the word. All right, this is a ka at the end of a word. This is a ka when it's in the middle of a word and not the ending. All right, only thing left is to get a na where it's not at the end. This is a regular na. This is a qua. Don't get confused with the ka. It's a qua. This can be confused with this one. This is a ka. This qua is in the middle of a sentence. Require is I thought it was good. Oh, morning. Tuwa require. So yeah, morning. This is morning right here. Bakwar. So let's find a na like we was originally searching for. Let's see if we can search it down. I think we found it. In handwriting, the na is like a 3. Over here, if you look over here, it's like a 3. But in the Hebrew, over here, it's just like a Y at the top, but with a little block at the bottom. A little stand part at the bottom. So this is a na. Na. This right here is it's either a pa. I believe this is a pa. Napash. That's a brother in the school name. When you get the brothers' names and you see their name and you know what their names mean, then you read it in the Hebrew, you will know what the words mean. Ashar Napash. Shapar Napash. Shapar, Napash. It means something. But Shapar is like a horn. I think Napash is something to do with like I don't remember. I think it has to do with something about saying something. And I'm not for sure right now. But yeah, Na Pa Da Napash. There's another brother in Texas named Ashar Napash. Ashar Napash. Shapar Napash and Ashar Napash. In the middle of at the beginning or not at the end. When a na is at the end, it looks different. Now here go another one that you can get confused with the ka, but it's not a ka. You can get this one confused too. This is a pa at the end. All right, I, wa, pa, and then this. Oh, it's perfect. This is a pa at the beginning, and this is a pa at the end. It's two different ones. When it's at one word is at the beginning. So this is I wa pop. 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 I'm not know what that means. At least not right now. But the point is to see the different letters. Okay, according to what you're reading, so you can be able to read it, especially for like Sabbath service, when you read the Hebrew during the Sabbath service. That's what we do. We read the Hebrew during the Sabbath service. All right, I pop. All right, I will pop. All right, so like I said here, Tazah. This is a pa. This is a o. This is a wa. Here go na. Okay. So yeah, those are the main ones you'll get confused. So I think there are almost a lot of them are in here. This sentence right here. So let's read this one. Waya mar. Amar is has to do with said, and God said, wa is and, ya is the Most High, Amar is said. Waya Amar, and the Lord and the Most High said, and God said, Waya Amar, Alahayim is the powers. Alahayim is like the powers, the angels and everything like that. And the Lord said, the powers, or and the angels' powers, Yasharatazawa. Yasharatazawa. I don't know what exactly Yasharatazawa means. Maybe it has to go down with here. It says that the waters swarm. May have something to do with waters. Hamayam. Hamayam. Mayam is waters. So Hamayam. Ha. If you put this is Mayam is water. If you put a ha in front of it, that's a prefix. That means the. So the Hamayam is the waters. Let me double check that. Make sure I'm not teaching wrong one yet. Oh, it's Slacky. Yeah, ha is the when it's at the beginning like that. The waters. So yeah, that's right. So the waters, Lord said, and the angels, something with the waters. So it said, let the waters swarm with swarms of living creatures. This is the waters, Hamayam. All right. I may just give you just this look. Do y'all like this, just this look so it's close up, or do y'all like with both? You can see both of them. Let me know which one y'all like. All right. Yasharatazawa. We already read that one. So down here. Shara I. No, this is Taza. Slovakia. Sharataza. Like I said, Taza at the end. Only one coming from the other side. All of them are coming from that side. The eyes come from that side. The Taza at the end is coming from the other side. Sharataza. Napash. Napash. Sharataza. Napash. Sharataza. Napash. Chaya. Ha. Chaya. Chaya. All right, this is Chaya. Y-I wap. This is a pa at the end. Y wap. Y wap. Ya I wap pop. So these two words probably are similar words or what they mean. All right. Y wap. Yeah, I wap pop. Yeah, I will pop. I'll just means like upon or above or yeah, like upon. UPON in English. I'll. So this means something be over or upon. Rataza. Rataza is the earth. Rataza is the earth. Ha in front of that means the earth. So here it says something here, something upon the earth. So we read it in English over here. And let the fowl fly above the earth. So the wapop in the hawapop must mean the fowl fly. And then upon, above or upon is isle. And then the is rataza, the earth. Ha is the rataza's earth, above, upon the earth. So this must be saying about the birds, let the fowl fly upon the earth. Panya upon Panya, whichever that means. Ra qua yai. This right here is a qua. Qua. Ra qua yai. Qua yai. That's not heaven, because heaven is Shemayim, which is the next word. So this must be firmament. Or something, or it may be firmament. Ra qua yai. Ra qua yai. This is Panya. Panya Aquadum. We see Panya a lot. You hear Panya a lot. I don't have the exact meaning of Panya right now. All right. And one of my favorite words, Ha-Shamayim, heaven. All right. Ha-Shamayim, which means life is like water. All right. The Ha in this one represents life. The Sha represents is like or pertaining to. And this Mayam is water. So heaven means life is like water. So it's real easy. It's real, it flows real good. That's what it means. Life is like water. It's real easy. It's not hard and it's stressful and confusing and all that. It's real easy. It's smooth, like water. Just flows like water. Okay, learned that from Hazaha about New York. Make sure y'all checking out those classes as well. All right. Um, yeah, it's hard to see it. But all right. So yeah, that's the best way. Like I said, put a comment in the section if you like to see it where it's just this by itself, or if you like to see where it's both of them like this. Let me know because I'm reading from this one. All right. Let me know if y'all have a preference. All right. So now we go to verse 21. Wa ya ba ra a. Waya bara a. Waya bara a. Why wa ya bara a. Waya bara a. Wa is and. Ya is pertaining to the Most High, and the Most High, I guess, bara is probably created. So, and God created. That's probably that right there. This is all in here. Next is Alahayim. Alahayim, which is the powers, which is the angels and everything like that. You know what I mean? Hamanayana. It's like a na ya nam. Hathanayim. Hathanayim. All right. Hathanayim. And so the Lord created Hathanayim, the sea monsters. And Ha Ga Da La Yum. Ha Gadalium. And every living creature. Ha Gadalium. Ha Gadalium. Wa'ath. Kal. Napash. Kal Napash. Hachaya. 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 Haramashath. 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 There you go. Haramashath. Ashar. Sharatazawa. I don't know what a lot of these words are. These are newer words. Like I said over here, creeper, creepeth, wherewith water swarmed after its kind, and every winged fowl after its kind. And God saw that was good. Only one I know out of here is probably God and good. What and good? That's gonna be Tawab. Hamayim. That's Evan. Hamayim. So I guess it's talking about every winged fowl that's it's in the air. Lamayan naham. Lamayanaham. Wa'ath. Kal. I wop. We hear that I wop again. And over here we see winged fowl, which was over there in the other words. So I wop. Probably more than likely to do with the fowl over here foul. That's where we at. Foul. I wop. Now I'm not saying this is absolute. I'm just going off of reading it next to it. And this ain't even the most proper translation on the right. So could be some things could be a little off. Like I said, you could always look them up in your Bible dictionary or the Blue Letter Bible. Kanap, Lamana Hawa, Lama Yana Hawa, Lama Yana Hawa, Lama Yana Hawa, Lama Yanawa, Lama. They be silent sometimes. It may be pronounced Lama Yanahua, Yanawa, Lama Yanawa, Wayara, Alahayim, which is the powers or the Lord or the angels. We're said here is God. God is Alahayim, which is the powers. Kal Tawab. Oh, Kaya Tawab. Saw it was good. Saw it was good. Down here, Waya Dabar, which what we said the bar was earlier. Let's talk about saying something. It says, and God blessed a thumb. A thumb is them. God bless them. Why the bar and Yah is for the reference to the Most High. The bar and wise and why the bar and the Most High said to them a thumb and Alahayim, which is the Lord's, the angels with them. La Amar, saying, I think Amar is be fruitful. Double check on that later. Parawa, Narabawa. Oh, so like Warabawa. Rawabia. What? Rawabwa. Wamala awa. Wamala awa. Ath. Hamayam. It's the waters. Mayam. That's in the water. Ba is in. So Mayam is water. Mayam is water. This is Hamayam, which is the waters. Ba in front of these two is in waters. The Ya in there makes it something else. I forgot. I don't know if past tense or something, but just know it's in waters. I wop. Do we see that word again? I wop, which is, I'm pretty sure, fowl, like bird in the air, which is and the fowl. So here it says, and let fowl, and fowl, Yarab, probably multiply, because we've seen Yarab appear as well somewhere. Why, Rabwa, Yarabwa, it's like Yarabwa. And Yaraba, probably multiply, I have to do a multiplying. And then obviously this would be earth. Ba is in. Arataza is earth, in the earth. So multiply, let the fowl, let the fowl, let the birds, Yarab, which is multiply, Ba is in, and then Arataza, the earth, in earth. But the fowl multiply in earth. All right. Let's get the next one. Yahweh, that's the most high. Yeah, love like it's not Yahweh. Wa Yahaya. Wa Yahaya. It's not the most high. It's not here. I'm ahead of myself right there. I rob. Yahaya. Bakwar, which is morning. Yawam. Mayashia. Alright. Waya Amar. And God said, Allahayim. And God said, which is what it means, is also with the powers, the angels. Tawataza'a. 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 Let the earth, Ha'arataza, bring the living creature after its kind. So Napash, probably bring. Haya. Lamayana. We read that before, but I don't remember what was context. Bahama. In something. Waramash. Wachayatwa. 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 Arataza. Lamayana. Lamayana. There's that word again. Be living or creature. Trying to find something that's used twice over here. Maybe creature or beast. Lamayana. Bahama. Waramash. Wachayathwa. Rataza. Beast. This is probably beast. Wachayathwa. Maybe. Beast or creeping thing. Lamayana. Maybe kind. After it's kind. Wayahaya. Khan. Khan means yes or I agree. So that was where here says it was so. Wayahaya. Khan. And it was so. Alright. This last one right here. Wayaish. Or maybe Wayaisha. Allahayim. It's the powers. Ath. Chayath. Atayath. Ha'aratza. And the earth. Layana. This is kind. And your species. Layana has to do with your species. Wa'ath. And the cattle. Habahama. It's the cattle. After Lamayana, so the cattle species, basically. Cattle after their kind, so the cattle species, this is species. Lamayana, or could be used as species or kind. Lamayana, Habahama, Lama Yana. The cows after their kind, after the cow species. That's basically what it says. Wa'ath, and the cow, the thing, Ramash, that creepeth. Creepeth. Or maybe creepeth. I'm not sure right now because this is cow. This may be a pond. Ha'arama, and this is species, Lama Yana wa, Wayara'a, Alahayim, that's the powers, Kaya, Tawab, and Saul, Kaya is, and Saul, good, it was good. Saw that it was good. Kaya Tawab, it was good. Saw, it was good. Alahayim, saw, it was good. Saw, good. All right, Alahayim is the Lord of the angels, or Most High. Alahayim, saw, Kaya, and then Tawab. All right, like that, clap that up. That's a great Hebrew class. We're going to do the security announcements. All right. So clap that up. Let's do the security announcements. ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers chapter 18 through 21, Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. Means tenth in the Hebrew, ma'ashra. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priest. Not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like, upcoming holy convocations, announce holy convocations from sheep. You can go to ISUPK.com to get to more of the high holy days. Next, it's not a high holy day, but a Midwest barbecue. It's going to be the end of July in Chicago. So you'll get more information about that as well. Just stay close to the UPK and your camp leader. Remind Document Makwath to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black. Boots, shirt, pant, headband, scarf. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Slakia. Wapanya Akwadam, which means rise and face the east. Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Qadash, Haya, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakutka, Daba'a, Ratazayaka, Haya, Aisha, Baratazaka Wa, Haya, Bashamayim, Natananawa, Lakam, Kau, Yawam, Wasalak Nawa, Kabawat Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kabawati Nawa, Wala'a, Tabiyai Nawa, Banasaya 1, Abal, Awashai Nawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwath, Wa'ala, Wataparath, Lai Walamya Maman. What we said in English. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power and the glory forever. So be it. Hakat, the prayer for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Babukashah, Nathanganawa, Hakak, Hakak, Lara Pa'ah, Kalmakala, Wakamarawa, Hakak, La Tahar, Hamatazarayim, Hakak, La Hakwiyam Hamathium, Hakak, Arakawa, Tama'ala, Lagar Shun by Shem Yahweh Shai, the Wada Month. In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. In the Hebrew, the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh, wa Yahweh Shai, wa Mayaka Allah, wa Allahayim, wa Tazab Ya'ah, Allah Wap Yahana, Hala Wapium, Hasaranyam, Hakotazayanyam, Hakayayoyum, wa Hakwathian, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the Wada Month. What we said in English. Bless you, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, and the angels. Commander General Yahana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. Anointing prayer in the Hebrew. Yabaraka Yahweh, Wayashamarka, Ya'ar Yahweh, Panyawa, Alyaka, Wayakanka, Yasha'ah, Yahweh, Panyawa, Alyaka, Wayashamlaka, Shalom, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Barak, Rapah, Magun, Agun, the Thurman family, the Sutton family, the Hill family, the Shinney family, the Nelson family, and all destroyed of Israel. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the what Amen. What we said in the English was, Yahweh bless thee and keep thee. Yahweh make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Yahweh lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless, heal, shield, protect. In the English, the curses. Blessed art you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, listen to us now, right now. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers and the school. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nations and their drug dealers, court system, prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Posse Comitatus, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space programs, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street. Open up the internet and the airways, the cable access channels, and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai, Michael, and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you always, so be it. Sir, sir, we give a courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Ma'am Shabbat, Imajim, Barak, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Barakathum. Yazmatah, we're going to be courtesy salute to the sisters watching online. Men of Israel, Ma'am Shabbat, Imajim, Barak, Yahweh Shamar Alathan Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Yazmatah, class dismissed.